How's it going, guys? Andrew here with Justified EDC, and I have another unboxing video. This is going to be kind of a special unboxing video because it is kind of helping out my channel sponsor, Auxiliary Manufacturing, with a new product drop. So the one thing that I do know is in here is one of his new pocket Bowie models. Which I'll say this a couple times throughout the video, and I'll put it in the description as well, but these are going to be dropping on December 8th at 4 p.m. I'm not exactly sure what time zone, because I know Nevada, I think, is in two different time zones, Mountain Time and Pacific, but I'm sure you can figure that out on Instagram. But that new model is going to be dropping soon, so I know one of these is in here. He said the box was kind of packed full, so I don't know if there's anything else in here as well, but I wanted to get a genuine first impressions of this. So full disclaimer, obviously he's my channel sponsor. He sent this along to me for free to check out and to show off to you guys as a kind of precursor to when they drop. So be on the lookout for those. I'll put all of his information down in the description. As always, Mike, thank you for sponsoring the channel. It means a lot to me. So let's get right into this before I start rambling about something that's unnecessary. We're going to be using the TRM Neutron 2 here, which I got recently, and while I got you here, this thing is so nice. In terms of USA made EDC folders at a reasonable price, this is one of the best ones I've come across. So let's get right into this here. So let me see. I'm not going to try to do this on camera as much as I am going to just try not to cut myself. I like cutting this little tab off here. So I don't know how he intended for me to open this box, but we're going at it from this end, because that's how I do everything. So, all right, we got one thing in here. Whew. So we got his standard packaging. I'm losing this stuff already. This looks like some notes, probably some specs, which I have some pricing info and everything like that. And then we got another package here. So, all right, that's everything that's in there. Get some of this trash out of the way. All right, well, I'm going to assume that this is the pocket Bowie, and we're going to open this first. So before we do everything here, let me open this up here. So, business cards. Oh, that's a new sticker. Oh, that's sick. The pocket Bowie on a sticker. That's sweet. I'm going to have to slap that on my tool chest. Kind of sit these off here to the side as decoration. And let's open this up here. So I'm reading this on camera for the first time too. All right. First and foremost, thank you for being part of the Pocket Bowie release. I am likely biased, but believe it is one of my best designs yet, and with your help, I can really get this thing out there. I'm hoping to have a full overview, some hype building content leading into drop day, and a push on drop day to really get visibility up for this. I trust your judgment to present it in the best way possible for your page and fans. So, as I said before, December 8th at 4%. Oh, there we go. 4 p.m. Pacific on their website. And there's all the specs. So we'll go over all of this after we get the knife out. But there it is. Again, full disclosure, as you guys know, I like to be pretty transparent with you as to what I'm being asked to do when I send products. So, and then Mike and I had talked about this privately on DMs. Obviously, he's my channel sponsor. I really like his work. I'm going to help him push that for his drop. But as always, this is going to get a honest review down the road. This is just a first impressions video out. So right here, Auxiliary Manufacturing, made in Reno. Yep, pocket Bowie. Anything else on this? QR code, I'm assuming that's for his website, and I love that on his boxes. So let's go ahead and open this up. Yep, there's our pocket Bowie. So another business card. I love these stickers. I have a couple of these on my stuff at this point. Another one of his patches. I love these. I have a couple of his patches and some duplicates at this point, so we're getting pretty close to 2,000 subscribers, guys, so maybe some of these will be included in the giveaway. I'm definitely planning on doing a giveaway at 2,000, so keep an eye on that. So here we go. Oh, man, I love it. It's in an Offensive Industries pocket sheath. Now, I will go over the spec sheet here, and I believe these are going to come standard with one of his regular kydex sheaths, just the standard height with a metal clip. I believe the Offensive Industries sheaths are going to be a separate option that you can add on for an additional cost. So Mike, thank you for sending one of these along. He knows that I really only carry fixed blades in these shoes anymore, so let's pull this bad boy out of here. Woo! Retention's good on that. That looks really good. I have been crushing on this model ever since he announced it. That is a thick boy right there. That feels good in the hand. Let me get this box out of here a little bit. so we have more room to work with. Pull some of this stuff on so I look like a professional having some background stuff in here. This is gorgeous. Swedge coming up to not an actual sharpened swedge, false edge here on the back. That is thick. I'm gonna have to get a stock thickness on that. Black G10. Those look like micarta pins. Full tang. That's nice and comfortable. I'm happy that he didn't apex this swedge too much, because you can actually still put your thumb on there without it being sharp on your thumb. That is like just enough handle for me. Here you can kind of see my medium-sized hands. That's just enough for me to get a full four-finger grip on. Kind of rest your thumb on the top of the scale there. That feels really good. Let me try and reverse grip. Reverse grip edge out feels really good. Reverse grip edge in. Can do. It's a little cramped. But because there's no pointy guard or anything down here, that's okay. I can still thumb cap it. That feels pretty good. I definitely prefer the reverse grip edge out, just because you're a little farther away from that edge. So hammer grip, saber grip, reverse grip edge out, reverse grip edge in, or scythe grip. Forward grip edge in. That feels good too. Man, look at that blade shape. Nice recurve to that there. Ooh, that came nice and sharp. Nice acute tip, which is nice how that thins out towards the tips being such thick blade stock. Let me grab my calipers here and give you a measurement. Let me zero these out here. All right. Get a measurement on here. So that is what your stock thickness is looking. Handle thickness, let's get another measurement on here. Handle thickness at its thickest point. That's what you're looking at. I'm going to start doing this on some of my reviews. Handle width at its thickest point. And then blade out towards the tip gets a little bit thinner. That's what you're looking at there. And then behind the edge thickness. That's right about behind the edge. So about right about 30 thou behind the edge. So not super slicey, but definitely thin enough. Again, I will do a full review on this, so we'll see how it cuts and all of that good stuff. But man, that is a good looking knife. Offensive industry sheath. Retention on there is really tight, man. Get back in here. I might have to adjust the retention on that, because that is really tight. Yeah, I'm not sure I'm going to be able to pull that from my pocket. Now, again, kydex wears in, so as I go in and out of the sheath a little bit, it might loosen up a bit, but that is really tight. So that's something I'm going to have to address for sure. But yeah, you can see that G10 will start to wear on that kydex, but yeah, I'll have to figure that out. Discrete carry concepts clip. I usually prefer the little ones, but this does allow you to carry inside the waistband as well. So let's get the spec sheet out here and go over that before we get into this other package that we still got up here. So what we're looking at, pocket Bowie model. So 3/16, okay, that's what I thought. AEBL, 61.5 HRC, which from what I understand is a pretty good Rockwell hardness for AEBL. Handle options, so you have textured G10 in either black, Mojave, or ivory, Mojave and ivory, and OD green over orange, which he has pictures of on his Instagram. Like I said, I'll link his Instagram. Then you got textured carbon fiber and a cord wrap over stingray. So, and he also gave me some prices here. He forgot to put on there. So your G10 is going to start at $235. That's going to be your cheapest option. The carbon fiber is going to be $265, and then the stingray cord wrap will be $275, your most expensive option. So that's really awesome. All of these run under the $300 mark. Overall length 6 1/4 inches, blade length of 3 inches, so handle length is about 3 1/4. And as I figured here, all knives include a custom form sheath with metal belt clip, patch, and sticker, as always. So yeah, it will come with just the standard sheath. Let's see, if you want group shots of all the handle, just reach out. Have you provided, don't hesitate to reach out with any questions. Thanks. All right, awesome. So that's all your information there. Like I said, this is just going to be an overview, and then as I carry this and test it, I will update you with use, and then I will do a full review down the road. But man, this is a cool little knife. And that just looks so nice. Like, this is a really unique looking knife. In the world of fixed blades, it's not every day, especially fixed blades, but it's not every day that you see something that looks unique. But I really like how this looks. The like coffin's handle, Bowie. This almost kind of reminds me of like a sharp finger, like an old timer or a Schrade sharp finger, which I really like. Trailing point, let's see how that tip lines up. That looks just about center line. Let's do our old center line test here. Yeah, that's just about center line, maybe just a hair over, but that'll be really good for any kind of piercing, stabbing tasks, even in reverse grips. Your tip is still going to line up enough that it's going to puncture well. Yeah, that's really nice. And it's not so upswept that you can't get out to that tip and do kind of fine work with the tip on a table. Really nice stonewash logo. And yeah, he didn't mention what the pins are, but those sure look like micarta pins to me. But man, yeah, that's awesome. So let me set this aside for now. Yeah, that's starting to work itself in. I'll update you guys on the sheath. I'm sure it'll work itself in. I've never had problems with Joss's sheaths before, so even if I have to modify it a little bit, not a biggie. So let me set this aside, and let's go check out what's in this package here. Okay, this is already open, so I don't need the knife for that. What if I want it? I'm just going to cut the, whatever. All right, we got some other goodies in here. What is this? Oh, man. Okay, he had mentioned that he might send one of these along at some point. This is probably headphone user warning. That's probably an awful, awful sound. So I don't remember what he's calling these little models. I know there was a little bit of back and forth that I think... there was another company that the original name he was going to have for these, another company was already using, so he had to change it. So I think this is still an unnamed model at some point, but look at this little guy. I love this. It's like a 1.5 to 2 finger grip, but it actually feels really secure. This little thumb ramp in here really locks your thumb in for using it like that. I'm sure the ideal is just going to be kind of pinch grips like that. Nice little simple kydex sheath. Key ring, you could absolutely carry this on your keys. This would be a great little neck carry. Yeah, this is awesome. I'm definitely gonna... Thank you, Mike, for sending this along. This thing is awesome. And I love the color, too, the white layered on the orange. Lanyard tube, you could absolutely put a lanyard on here to give yourself a little bit extra grip, because like I said, there just barely fits 2 fingers. There, and if you kind of like do it in like a saber grip, if you want to call it that, you kind of only getting 1.5 fingers on there. But like I said, it feels surprisingly secure in hand. So that looks about 1/8 inch. Oh, that might be actually 3/16 as well. My guess, and I'm making an assumption here. My guess is this came out of a scrap of something else he was using. The fact that this is 3/16 for something this small, my guess is this was scrapped from something like that. But I really dig it. That looks super cool. I'm gonna enjoy this one. Thank you, Mike, sending that over. That's really, really sweet. Nice and sharp. Actually comes down to not too bad. Let me get the calipers again. My guess is this comes in right about the same behind the edge thickness. Yeah, right about 30 thou behind the edge as well in this one. So about the same cutting ability as the Pocket Bowie. That's super cool. All right, I think there's something else in here as well. What is this? Ah, okay. So this is the standard sheath for the Pocket Bowie, I'm going to assume. I should have opened everything first. So yeah, that's definitely a Pocket Bowie sheath. Let me pull this out of here. Oh, this is already starting to loosen up. We're good. So this is the standard sheath for the Pocket Bowie. This is how it's going to come. Just simple pancake style. You have plenty of mounting options. Comes with, this is like, I don't want to call it a knockoff, but it is similar to a Discreet Carrier Concepts clip, not branded. Cloth grabbing, maybe. That's kind of the design. I've had ones like this. They're not the best cloth grabbers. Like I wouldn't pocket carry with that necessarily, but absolutely is going to be good to go on a belt or inside molly or anything like that. So let's see. Excellent retention on that. No rattle, no play. Retention is solid. You can get a full grip on that coming in here. Good to go. Pops back in nice. And you don't necessarily have a thumb ramp, but the way he opened it up here, you can push to open it just like that. So that's going to be your standard configuration, and then the Offensive Industries sheaths are going to be an aftermarket option. I don't know if you're going to have to go through Josh to get these, or you're going to be able to go and get these right on Mike's website. So that's going to be a question I can answer down the road. But man, this stuff is super, super cool. I am super excited about the Pocket Bowie drop. I think this is one of his coolest models yet. I definitely agree with what he said in the letter. Yeah, I'm going to enjoy carrying this. So that's about it, guys. I just wanted to hop on here and give you a quick unboxing, first impressions of this, to kind of announce that this drop is coming, and that I have one of these and I'm going to be testing it to do a full review down the road. So if you have any questions about these, please leave them in the comments. I'll answer them the best I can. But again, this is my first impression of this. So if you have any super detailed questions about the drop, definitely go check out Mike. You can hit him up on Instagram on his DMs. I'll leave to his Instagram and his website. So thank you guys so much for watching. Please go support Auxiliary Manufacturing and Offensive Industries, and I will see you guys in the next video.